Time is a curious thing. It slips through our fingers like sand, yet it leaves its mark on everything it touches. For Mr. Alaric, time was not just a measure, it was a craft, a calling, and a companion. In his small, dimly lit clock shop, shelves were lined with intricate clocks of all shapes and sizes, their rhythmic ticking filling the air like a symphony. At his workbench, hunched over a peculiar, half-finished clock, the elderly clockmaker worked with trembling but precise hands. Almost there, he murmured to himself, just one more piece. Elara had been his muse, his heartbeat. When she passed, the clocks in the shop seemed to slow, as if mourning her absence. A faded photograph on the wall captured a younger Mr. Alaric and Elara smiling warmly, frozen in a moment long gone. But Mr. Alaric had a plan of final masterpiece to honor her memory. At the center of the clock, he placed a small, shimmering crystal. As it clicked into place, the room grew still. The ticking of all the other clocks faded away, leaving only the deep, resonant sound of his creation. "For you, my love," he whispered, winding the clock. The hands of the clock began to move backward, and the shop transformed before his eyes. Dust vanished, colors brightened, and the photograph on the wall became vivid and new. This was no ordinary clock. It was a vessel, a bridge to the moments that once were. With every tick, it unraveled time itself. Mr. Alaric stood, his posture straighter, his face younger. The door creaked open, and Elara stepped inside, just as she had decades ago. "Alaric," she said, smiling. "What are you working on?" He turned to her, tears in his eyes, and took her hand. For a moment, they were frozen in time, reunited. "A gift," he replied softly, "for us, but time, as always, moves forward." The clock's hands began to slow, and the vibrant colors of the shop faded. The room returned to its original state, and Mr. Alaric sat alone at his workbench, the clock now silent. The final act of his craft was complete, a legacy etched, not in seconds, but in memories. In the end, it is not the time we have, but what we make of it, that truly matters.